Hello, happy Thursday. Hope everybody's doing well. Tonight we are going to be playing with some paper. I hope you got all your measurements from the group. And I decided, and I don't know if I'm going to use this all week. Hey, I'm going to use the Easter Bunny set tonight. We're using Tahitian Tide, Parakeet Party. These two colors will be retiring this year. Hey, Dawn. Hey, V. So if there's any of the in colors, 2020, let me just pull it out so I don't get it wrong. The 2022 2024 in colors, and I did post it in the group. So it's Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, Starry Sky, Orchid Oasis. Our new catalog comes out in April. So if there are any of those in colors that you really love, blends, stamp pads, ink refillers, hey Dee, and hey Liara, ribbon, designer series paper, embellishments, markers, any of those things that you need, I would think about getting them sooner rather than later, because once the announcement comes out for those items leaving, they do sell quickly. So just a heads up, okay? I wanted to let you know that ahead of time. All right, so what did you need for tonight's card? You needed a piece of cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5, and I'm gonna do it right now. We're gonna score it at 4.25. Now I know I'm using this stamp set, but to be honest with you, I have no idea what I have planned. So it was a crazy day today, but what else is new? All right, so that is our card base. Then I wanted you to get a second colored cardstock. Hey, Kathy, how are you, honey? And I took Parakeet Party, 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. Then a piece of designer series paper, and this pattern I believe is retired. And this is 5 1/4 by 4. And then I wanted you to get your card base color, and this is 4 by 2 3/4. Then a piece of basic white that is, and it looks like I cut it a little short, 3 7/8 by 2 5/8. And then late, when I posted my reminder, I had forgotten. Hey, Karen. Hey, Casey. The inside layer, 5 1/4 by 4 in basic white. Okay. I forgot to even tell you about the inside. So you just need a 5 1/4 by 4. Just to, instead of putting a matte layer and getting it that much heavier, we're just going to put a piece of white. So what are we going to do first? Quick and easy. I said I was going to do portrait. You can do it landscape if you want. Hey, Ruth, how are you? So we're just going to adhere our designer series paper to the 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. So how's everybody doing today? I think I don't know if I had mentioned, but the day of my birthday, we ended up not being able to do anything because there was some fraudulent activity on my account, and they canceled my debit card, and I could have went to the bank, and we don't have credit cards. So we have been without a debit card since Wednesday last week. All right, so we're going to take this layer and we're just going to adhere this to the front of the card. Easy peasy. So today, finally, woohoo, the new card came in the mail. So since Wednesday, we've been waiting. New card came. Had to be activated. I tried online, told me my PIN was wrong. I tried on the phone. They told me my PIN was wrong. I tried a second time on the phone, thinking, well, maybe I punched it in wrong. Then they locked me out and said I had to go to the branch. So at 3:45, I got in the car and raced to the branch. And I finally got it all settled. All right, so our Tahitian tied, this small little piece, what did I say it was? 4 by 2 3/4. This is going to get popped up onto the front of the card. But before that, I have some ribbon that I want to add to it. So we're just going to keep this off for now. And we're going to grab the basic white piece. And we have to decide now what we want to do with this layer. You can do whatever you want. I think what I'm going to do is to start with, let me just see how long the Happy Easter is. So I think I'm going to grab that. And I'm just looking, my blocks are a mess. And I'm going to grab the Tahitian Tide. I think my stamp pad is retiring and I think it's brand new. I think I used it a couple times. So I'm going to start off with, and this layer you can do whatever you want with and use whatever stamp set you want. But this is going to be our focal point, okay? So I am going to take my Happy Easter and I am going to stamp it right here at the bottom. All right. It is a pretty color. I'm disappointed now that I haven't used it that much. Okay. Now that I have that, I'm actually going to decorate this with, I'm not going to use that yet. I'm going to pull my memento. And this little set has cute little, it has the eggs, a little butterfly, the bird and carrot, little flowers. So it has really adorable little things in it. And I am actually going to, and like I said, don't look at my blocks. I haven't had a chance to clean them. I think I'll do it in memento. And I am going to grab a piece of scrap paper. And I'm going to put some eggs here. And then I'm going to put it here. So we're just adding some eggs to the layer. All right. And then I'm going to grab some grass. Like I said, I'm coming into this blind, everybody. Our little eggs, I guess we can color them up. And we'll use some Easter colors. So, and I'm not going to be fussy. We're just going to color them in. And this is dark fresh freesia. All right. And then I guess let's use some Tahitian Tide. And this is the light Tahitian Tide. And I think I'll do these little check eggs. Thank you again, Karen, for that awesome pen. Casey, I love it. It's really, I mean, I guess I should ask, do you spin them? Is that how you did it? I haven't had a chance to really examine it, but it is awesome. And I love pens. It's one of those crazy things that you have or you're crazy about. Hey, Sheila, you want a new pen? I know I have a lot too, but you have a lot because you love them, because I know I do. All right, so this is Parakeet Party. I figured I'll make these eggs the color of our card base. All right. And then we have to do the little dots. Let's do it in light flirty flamingo. Typical Easter colors, right? And then we need to do these two. So what should we do these in? Let's do this should be dark daffodil delight. I keep forgetting that Easter is really early this year. I should have started Easter cards earlier than this. I'm gonna just grab my fresh freesia again and get this egg on the end, just so it's colored in, even though it's off the edge. All right, yellow, let's see. I think I'm gonna go with dark Highland heather. That's blackberry. Where is dark Highland? Here it is. So we're just gonna do dark Highland heather. So it's 54 here today. And I actually, was it yesterday? I started playing with, thanks, Karen. Oh, cool. Yep. 72. Holy moly. I've been playing and I worked on things that I never get to do, and just to play. And have you seen, check these out. These are new kits that we have, and they're online exclusives. And they're little, you can hang them or set them on a table. All right. And if you don't know anything about me, you should know I have never had a green thumb. My plants today are looking better. I do have two in the house that I've been keeping, actually three that I've been keeping alive, but I do not have a green thumb. Years ago, when my dad was alive, he used to make a special trip to my house at least once a week just to make sure my plants were watered. Among, coming to see the kids. And so he used to take care of my plants. That's how bad I am. So that kit is just awesome. I love it. All right, so now we have our eggs down. I am going to grab some garden green, and I'm actually going to stamp some grass right over our eggs. And I'm going to grab that parakeet party again. This is light parakeet party. And I'm just going to fill in these blades of grass a little bit. All right, so that's what we have so far. Next, I am going to grab a scrap, and we're going to use this little bunny because it comes with a punch, so I don't have to fussy cut. And I'm going to grab some crumb cake. And I am going to punch our bunny in crumb cake. Let's see. So we'll put him right here. All right, how cute, huh? And I'm going to grab some light crumb cake. And I'm going to color him in. And it looks like the brush on my crumb cake I ruined. So we'll use the nib. And I'm going to give him a quick color. I'm just going to color him all in crumb cake right now. I'm going to leave his little tail. It would be much easier if my brush wasn't destroyed. Let's see if I can get it to work on his body. I'm not going to worry too much about the lines because it could mimic. Oh yeah, that's really bad. I guess I'll have to get a new one. Mimic fur, right? All right, so a quick coloring. Then I'm going to grab the dark crumb cake and we're going to add it to that back foot. And then behind the leg. And that ear. And now that I have him colored, I'm just going to go around his body. Because you know, if you put a second layer on, it darkens what you've already colored. And it's still wet, so it will dry. That's what happens when your brushes are. So now I have some petal pink. I'm going to add it to his ear. And actually, I'm going to grab, where is my light bubble bath? Here it is. I think we'll do his ears. Oh, just from using it so much. All right, cute little nose. I'm just going to grab Where's my marker? I'm going to grab this gray marker. I'm going to hit the eyelashes. Give him a eye and some whiskers. And this is light gray granite. I'm just going to add it to his tail. All right, quick and easy. And then we can grab our punch and line him up. Now he's all punched out. All right, so we're going to actually put him in front of these eggs. And maybe we'll move him up a little. I'm going to grab my blending brush and some balmy blue. And we're going to add some color to the sky so it's not completely white. Let's just clean that off. All right, so I think we'll add the bunny up here. And let's pop them up. What I would do if I was so inclined, what I should have done was stamp the bunny first and then cut out the Easter eggs and then put the Easter eggs over top of the bunny. That's what I should have done. But like I said, I was not prepared with what I was going to do. He looks cute though. All right, let's grab our ribbon. Of course, we're going to use some glue dots, if I can get them. Because as you know, I do not like tying a bow and wrapping my ribbon. So we're going to add this down here, right over top of that sentiment. All right. Quick and easy, and pull our piece back in. Add some glue. All right, let's grab a ribbon. If you want to add embellishments, you can add some embellishments. I think I'll add some rhinestones. Stuck on my finger. Oh, the shaker card. You can use the you can use dimensionals. On the one card I did use dimensionals. And I'll show you. Let me just cut this and I'll show you what I did on the first one, because you don't need the foam strips. You can do them with dimensionals. All right, so there's my bow. Just fix it. If you cut the edge right up to the point there, it gives you a good enough piece that you can use for the shaker. You just have to cut off the edges. So you have like a 1/4 of an inch strip. And it works perfectly. That's how I did the first card. All right. So let's grab another glue dot. Yeah, you don't need those foam strips, honestly. And I'm going to put the bow right here. And I'm going to grab my dimensionals. We're going to pop this up onto the front of the card. And if you want to, make it thicker, just double it. Put your strip down and then put a strip down on top. It'll work perfectly. All right, so let's get our bunny onto the front of our card. And I see some rhinestones sitting here on my desk. And I am just going to put 2 right there. All right. So quick and easy. Hello from the Netherlands. Welcome. All right. So for the inside that I forgot to tell you to cut for, should be 5 1/4 by 4. Let's just do, I'm going to grab these little flowers and my memento. And we're just going to stamp this right in the center of the top. All right. Let's just move that down a little. And I have some Tahitian tide here. Let's do this bigger flower. And we'll just tie some of the colors in. This is light Highland Heather. So we'll just tie in some of the colors that we did on the front. Let's do this one too. All right. While I'm thinking about it, here's some Parakeet Party. And again, I'm just coloring. We're not going to add any highlights. And I think for this one, we'll grab that Daffodil Delight. And Pumpkin Pie. Do the insides. Then we have these little pieces here. Let's grab the bubble bath. Just quick and easy, right? Nothing fussy. And then we're going to just add this. My seal's not behaving lately. All right. So there's the inside of our card. So remember, post in our group by next Monday, and you will be, I'll choose a random winner, and I usually send a gift for participating. Okay. Thank you. I ended up using the Easter Bunny stamp set. This is in the annual catalog. It's, when it first came out with the matching punch. Because in the new catalog, we have this one with the eggs. So I wanted to use the Easter Bunny. All right. So there it is. So this week's winner, our random winner for posting their card this week is Emma. So make sure you grab your paper. Hey, Kathy, thank you. Thank you. Grab that paper, make your card, and post it in our group, and I'll pick a random winner for next week. All right? So thank you ever so much. No, it's not Paper Pumpkin. It is in the annual catalog. Let's see if we can find it. Easter Bunny, page 50. Here it is right here. It's 15 stamps in the set, and it's item number 160272. All right, so that's where it is. And then it does have the coordinating punch that is in the back right here. All right, so here's the Easter Bunny punch, and this coordinates with the Easter Bunny stamp set. All right, so that is where it is. So ladies, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Don't forget, get those cards posted in our group. Emma, congratulations. And I will talk to everybody tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. Have a great rest of your night. Bye-bye.